My name is Kennedy Ng, and I am very happy to present to you tonight the Dream City, Union City, New Jersey, which will be an option for the community to know the good things that happen in this beautiful city.
The city of Union City, a cosmopolitan city where almost all of us have seen each other. We are like a large family that through the management of our representatives, they help our citizens. And our people do volunteer work because they know that the city is run by a mayor who has shown that he is not the common politician, but that he works for his community. This program is an extension of information where we are going to have participation of personalities from the public and private sectors so that they can keep us informed of the community. May that be educational activities and everything that benefits us.
Good evening, Union City, the Dream City. Tonight, we have a very special guest, a young girl, a beautiful girl who went to school in Union City, and she will bring a lot of information and she will describe the experiences during those years that she attended to Union City School. Good evening, Nielky. How you doing?
Good evening, Kennedy. Thank you for having me here. It's my pleasure to be here.
Thank you. I know that you are also very busy, going to school, going to work, family duties that you have to perform. And I feel very happy that a person like you, a young person, is here in the Dream City, Union City, New Jersey, who's going to be speaking those years that you attend the Union City high schools, grammar school. This is a family program with the intention to provide information, cultural, sports, music, and educational backgrounds of the guest. I'm going to be asking you questions, and feel free to speak, the way you speak every day.
My name is Nielky Liriano Tavares. I was born in Union City and raised in Union City.
Oh, you born in Union City?
Yes.
And I thought that you born in Dominican Republic, and Cuba, and one of our Latin countries.
No, actually my parents are from the Dominican Republic.
That's good to know. And let me ask you something. Did you go to school in Union City, or you go to some places else?
No, I've been in Union City schools throughout my entire education. For my primary education, I was in Robert Waters Elementary School. And for my secondary education, I was in Jose Marti Freshman Academy and Union City High School.
Were you a good student? If you remember when you were like first grade, second grade?
Yes, I was always an honorable student.
And this is one of the reasons that you are here, because we tend to invite guests who are, very bright, and to inform the Dream City, Union City, New Jersey, about the good things that this city is providing and will provide in the future. Let me ask you something. Those years in your schools, do you remember anything in particular that make you all, think about it?
Yes, actually in Union City High School, I was nominated for Honorable Student and for Student of the Month. Yes.
That's great. How they choose the student that are the Student of the Month?
Yeah, a Student of the Month, they have to be recommended by their teacher, and that recommendation goes directly to the principal, and then they make an announcement.
That's good. During those years in high school, do you practice any sports like volleyball, basketball, football, anything?
No, I did not do any sports.
What about music?
Music, actually in relation to music, I was a dancer. I've always been in dance shows throughout my entire education.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
So what type of music do they teach in the high school?
They have a variety of music. They have ballet, they have salsa, they have hip hop.
Were you good in all of them, or one in particular you were the best?
I feel feel like I was maybe the best in like Hispanic music.
Don't even try to invite me to dance because I can't even move not even my arms or my legs. I cannot dance.
No, I'll teach you.
Don't even try. You will leave me in the center of the stage. Believe me. Nielky, I'm going to ask you something. Do you believe that in our school district, especially in Union City High School, they are providing all the subjects that really the students of this generation need?
Yes, I feel like Union City High School and all the schools of Union City, they have a diversity and a variety of classes for everyone who has different types of interests. They have also extracurricular courses like such as dance, music. They have groups as well that are for gaming.
And those extracurriculum classes, they are after school, yes?
Yes, after school.
More or less, what time those classes start and end?
Yes, they start like right after school, like at 4 o'clock. They have to be there.
And the teachers who teach those curriculum classes, they are regular teachers or the district bring teachers from outside?
No, it was the regular teachers.
And that's good to know. During those years in Union City High School and grammar school, do you really, as a young girl, believe that your family support you in your educational years?
Yes, of course. My family has been my greatest support that I've had during my entire education. They have been there through my homework. They have been there through graduation ceremonies. They have been there for honor roll ceremonies. They have been there supporting me in extracurricular activities that I've taken part in. They have been there for everything. They are my number one supporters.
I imagine as good parents that most of the students have in Union City, in the county in general, they always look at you, who are your friends, if you did your homework, and just, pending of the things that you do on the daily basis.
Yes, they were always aware of my whereabouts. They were always aware if I had homework. They never let me used to go out if I had homework.
That's a good
homework
thing.
First.
That's what I do with my daughters and my that's what good parents supposed to be doing. You watch out, the family.
Yes, it's important to be aware because education, it can...
Exactly. Yeah. Remember, the young people like you are the future of the world, especially here in Union City, New Jersey, the Dream City, United States. Imagine that the youth decide not to go to school. The future will be ugly. So with students like you, very smart, and I know that you are very dedicated with good family, I believe New Jersey and the United States will be successful in years to come.
Yes, I believe that as well. I believe education is everything. If you have education, you have the tool to get any job that you want, to get any to any position that you want in life.
And good that you are mentioning that. Nielky, I know during your last year in high school, Union City High School, you were part of one of the programs that Union City High School have, the CBE. Can you talk a little bit about that program?
Yes, the CBE program is for honor students. You have to be recommended into the...
You have to listen to that. Honor students.
Yes, for the CBE program, you have to be recommended. You have to be an honor student. And
what will be, when you say and you mention honor student, tell me the requirement for the teachers to say Nielky is an honor student.
Yes, to be an honor student, you have to have the grades for it.
Like what grades?
The grades.
A's, B's, could be
B's.
Could be C's sometimes.
No, it cannot be C's.
So I can say that to be an honor student, your grades have to be B+, A-, and A+.
Correct.
And it's not that hard to be an honor student if you do your homework on a daily basis, if you are go to class, respect your teacher, your students, your friends, and to be on top of the homework. That's it. A lot of people just get a little lazy. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it later, and tomorrow comes and your homework are not done, and then you're in trouble. What do you recommend to those young students, or younger than you, that now attend to high school in terms of doing homework?
Yes, I recommend them that life, even though that there's a lot of things to do and they might not have the time to do many things that they want to do, but I feel like education is the first thing. They have to prioritize that first, because everything that they want to experience, they can experience afterwards.
I feel so honored and happy having a young person like you speaking that way, to prioritize, your school, homework, because this is really the future. I mean, if you don't think seriously about school, I don't think that you, in general, no one gonna have a good future. What college are you attending to now?
Yes, I am attending to Montclair State University as a junior. I graduate next spring, 2023.
Very good. So I understand that you actually work for the Union City Hall. Can you elaborate a little bit about that?
Yes, I work in the rent control department. My supervisor.
I'm your supervisor. And this is one of the reasons that you are here, because I identify you as a good student, very responsible, being so young. You really act like an adult, a young adult, responsible, traditional, with all the quality to have a bright, good future. And I'm going to advise you just to continue be the way you have been those years, because you have a good future for those years to come. Can you tell me the first days that you get the job in Union City as a student, how did you feel? Tell me a little bit about your experience. I know that you being a student and you come to a place that you don't know nobody. I really wanted to know that.
Yes, so I feel like I was a little timid in the beginning because I didn't know what the environment, but when I started getting comfortable, it felt like I was working with my own family.
Do you think I gave you good advices when the first days you entered into the program?
Yes, of course. Of course you did, yeah.
That's good to know. Nielky, tell me about your goals after you graduate from university or college. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see myself as a speech-language pathologist. I want to give the opportunity to children and to adults to have the voice that they need to defend themselves, to communicate the way that everyone has the right to.
You have a bright future, because the career that you choose is a career that a lot of places are looking for professionals like you. That you're going to be a professional very soon.
Very soon.
And just continue. Any plans after you finish your bachelor degree to continue on a higher education?
Yes, I am planning on completing my master's. I
That's
don't
good.
know where yet, but
Just keep it in the book, because step by step. And a good advice that I can give you is that don't put everything in your head that you have to do it right now, because step by step. You cannot go to number 10 if you don't count from 1, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like going up the stairs to the second floor. You have to go to the first floor first.
Yes, that is some great advice, because I feel like if you focus on one thing, you're gonna one thing leads to another, and if you focus on many things, you're not gonna lead to another.
And good that you got the message. Nielky, in general, and I am not talking about just college students, high school, in general, specifically for students in Union City, Any advice?
The advice that I have for them would be to never give up, to chase their dreams. Everything will come into place. I feel like if they prioritize and work on themselves, that's going to be their main future and where they're.
And those are good advices. I know that probably you didn't suffer about the language barrier because you're born here.
Mm-hmm.
Even your parents are from Dominican Republic, but I'm very sure that you had friends that they didn't speak the language. Any advices for those students?
Yes, actually, I have very close friends that did have a language barrier, and it wasn't easy for them to learn English, but it is possible.
It is possible.
It is possible.
I was one of them.
Yes.
And I feel proud that even with my strong accent in English, I'm on top of everything to do everything to get better and better.
Yes, that's the goal. To
Thank you.
improve yourself every day.
Can you talk a little bit about probably your family or other family that you know that they are struggling and they say, I give up, I can't continue my education, I'm very poor, I don't have the language, my father is not working, something that you can say about that?
There's always opportunities to seek for financial assistance, such as government fundings.
Because a lot of people, they don't know that the government can help you, like rental assistance, grant to be in college. And you that work for the government, as myself, we can say you can go to the city hall, to the county, talk to one of freeholders, talk to the mayor, Mayor Brian P. Stackett, always helping students like you, helping family, and educating about government assistance. And you know that I'm not talking just because I wanted to say it, that any person that need help can go to Union City, speak to the mayor, speak to the freeholders, speak to us, and you can endorse that happen in an everyday life.
Yes, of course. There's always other options. There's always a way to success and to be able to pay for your education, such as scholarships, fundings from the government, loans, and as well as you said, the mayor is always there to help. He's always there if you need anything. It could be food, a roof, anything.
Anything. Do you feel proud to be a Union City, New Jersey girl?
Yes, I am proud. I love Union City. I feel like I don't want to move ever from here.
I'm so happy that you are saying that because this is one of the reasons that we call it the Dream City, Union City, New Jersey. By the way, this program is every Sunday at 7 p.m. And like you, we have every Sunday a special guest. I am very happy. It's an honor to have you tonight, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming. You are a very smart girl and very formal, traditional. Just continue being the person that you are.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.